Irradiated kiwis. Moonshine. Inflatable boat. Fuck. Screwdriver set. It's the only thing I got out of it. I'm a little surprised I haven't heard any noise out of this barn yet. There are some zombies in there. There they are. They busted out the far side, looks like. Nothing too dangerous other than maybe the dogs. I think I can get to the lockers and get out of here. Got the wrench. That's all I care about. So now we're just missing the hacksaw, and we'll have a full set of the basic tools. Oh yeah. By thinking. Bungaloids. Lovely. That's exactly what I wanted to see on my way north. We're just encountering them now. They're probably going to be somewhere maybe this far north. Unless they're off to the east or west, which could push them up into that city as well. Stone Golem. Keep forgetting to update the graphics to include the Magiclysm graphics. Make sure to do that before Monday's run. Assuming we're still alive. Orchard processing. Well, hi there. Giant fungal blossom. There it is right there, fungal flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13. Yeah, it might stretch up and touch the edge of the city and then start expanding. That's a lot of cockroaches. Can't think of much I care about at the orchard processing. I don't usually find any tools or useful raw materials there. Spore clouds making all that noise. So many necromancers. Alright, so we got no turrets between... No turrets between us and the city to the north, at least. Predator! Necromancer, Predator, Devourer... it's a great looking start. Tow truck with wheels, huh? Whoops. Ooh, fire truck. I need to get a look at the far side of that fire truck. Not have these guys jump at me. Want to know if there's any items on the back side of that fire truck. There are not. Oh, easy Halligan bar for Vormithrax. So there's fungal interacting with the zombies. So far, we're just in the neighborhoods for residential. Arm field. Got a silo, we can use that. Can't believe we still haven't seen a, whoops. Still haven't seen a pair of binoculars. They got a lot more common, but I haven't seen any so far this run. Zombies going after fungal still, so we got a fungus here, and that's where the flowers are at. Now, unless there's another fungal somewhere up here that I don't know about, of course, that is a hell of a long way. That's 26. There's got to be another fungal somewhere nearby. 26 is too far. So there are silos. We can take advantage of that next time we come up if we do it during the daytime somehow. Otherwise, we just hit a dead end with forests on this side. Glass jar of sugar. A crossbow? Beginner's Guide to Magic. We have our first magic book. Compound crossbow. Huh. Not really planning on doing bows or crossbows. Leave that alone. Alright, well, we've got a magic book. Great. Soldering iron. Big empty garage. Oh, come on, be good stuff. Boyer's buddy to go along with our Fletcher's friend. They really want me to do bow stuff. I don't want to do bow stuff. Can't make me do bow stuff. Bow stuff is stupid right now. Whistle. Binos. There we go. All right, now I'm happier. And we got our binoculars. Grab a holster and a headlamp. The elbow pads. Uh-oh. Ooh, fitted sneakers. Now we'll keep the fitted hiking. Chemistry set. We need one of those. And we're already hiding. How much Kevlar does this provide? 2 Kevlar sheets. Oh, this one. Ooh, hit. Slingshot. Soup, oatmeal, cornmeal, fungicide. Still got a little bit of space. Well, we filled in some pretty good gaps. Picked up a magic book. Get moving again. Hey man, I tried. I got ignored when I complained about the bow stuff. Once I know I've been heard, I usually be quiet for a while. But yeah, it's dumb. Don't like it. Right, rolling around the other side. See what can be seen. Immediately hit another forest. Alright, so it's all residential in this area I can get to. So other than random finds of a few things, can't get to much of the cool stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty boring house. Now all of a sudden we're finding binos all over the place. Duffel bag. care about it. Take a machete and a raincoat. I need use for other things. Yowzers. We're gonna just say no. Hacksaw sitting on a table in a bedroom. Advanced programming book. Well, this is the winner so far. This is an awesome house. Other than, you know, pickles. Still looking for that other atomic coffee pot or anything else. Atomic. Funny the way we saw multiples right away, and then again, haven't seen any since. Alright, back to the vehicle. I can't get much further without driving through town. Ideally, I'd like to come back in the daylight. Pop to the top of the silo here, which with binoculars in the daylight should fill in a pretty large assortment of these two cities for me. So we're gonna head back the way we came. We got a pretty good random pile of stuff out of that. Thing's pretty fuel efficient. 20 liters is going to go quite a long way. Gunfire again, huh? Awful lot of laboratories rolling around. Whoops. Can't see whatever I was hitting there. Alright, coming back on the slalom section of our tour. Whoops. I don't run out of power. I think for this point, we're just going to try to get back to our house with the gear. Sort some things out. I'm going to try to go anywhere else in the town, so it's through the first intersection, then head east if I can. Gotta keep going straight south, unfortunately. Yeah. Stupid zombie just happened to skip right in front of me. A perfect spot. We're cutting it. Followed by south. Follow them through the group here. There we go. And then we'll head off this way in case anything's following me. Lost our map memory of our home area already. That's always a... Whoops. Of course it's a bloated. Thought I had run you off somewhere. I don't have a good way of dealing with this guy yet. Raincoat, food, or medicine. Look at those in a second. Cause bear. So, magic missile and phase door, love those. Not a super big fan of magical light, but both of those can be really useful and important. The mid-level programming book to get our computer skill to 6. Boyer's buddy for fab. Alright, it's a good trip. Didn't do much damage to our vehicle. Got quite a bit of exploration done. We know we're clear to get to the north. We've got fungal all over the southern end of this city, causing, not big problems, but minor problems. We've got antifungals, so even if we get infected, it's not a big deal. But we can't go any further, so we'll try to go back. I'm not sure how I'm going to get there in the daylight. Zombies can see me. This little trip here is going to be really tough. Not too bad at night, but otherwise it's pretty rough. Think I might try to do a night run down to the electronics stores. I'm not sure I'll be able to get into them. depending on which version of them we've got. Still some good things there I can use. Don't care about the docks office, Wizard's Tower. Sure, eventually, but I'm not in a big hurry to go there. Now that we have all the basic tools, the toolbox is not that super important. Still don't have a jackhammer or a pickaxe, though, so hitting a subway for a jackhammer would still be something I'd be interested in trying. We might take a bike ride just right down the road that we're in front of our house. See if we can get down far enough safely to check out these two subway stations. See if we can pick up a jackhammer. Not much else in that area I care about. Don't worry much about gun stores. Clothing stores. 4 clothing stores right here. Bookstore. Oh yeah, and library. That's the other one. So electronics and library. That's going to be my next big one. We're not under the penalty of death from the infection anymore, so turtling up and doing a bunch of book reading is pretty much in our near future. Hey there, Zero. Hello to you too. Um, 1 o'clock. Good shape. Just Fab 5. So we can book our way to Fab 5. Got no tailoring. We're missing a ton of other books. A trip to the library would be good. We can get a good supply of books. Bootstrap ourselves past a few of this early benchmarks that we need. You'll also need to go down and get that welding cart from that garage. That shouldn't be too bad. I think it'll be a fairly easy bike ride, depending on circumstances, and then I can wield the cart as we bike ride back again with it. Tag some full, perfect condition storage batteries, too. Do what to do when. So much cheese. Plenty of time on all of our food. Most of our food. All of our food items. Plenty of time. So we got good reading opportunities. First, though, I want the books so I can make better decisions and path out my time a little better. So the character is built in such a way that we should be able to speed through quite a bit of this stuff. We picked no skills to begin with, but we do have Fast Reader with 10 intelligence, which should let us power through them pretty good. Once we've got the books that I want here. I only have the one useful spell book, which is not... None of those spells are high enough to appreciably raise our spellcrafting skill. What's the highest? Like 3. Yeah, we can get to 3 difficulty by studying Phase Door. Or 3 spellcraft, I mean. We do have greater mana efficiency. I built that in for the long-term progress to hopefully get us pretty useful. 10 intelligence and greater mana efficiency. We should have a fairly solid mana pool for our casting as well. Magic Missile will help. We can get it up, but it's going to take like a week of studying it to get it to a level that is going to be useful. Well, not really, less than a week, but get it high level where we might be able to one-shot some of the lower level stuff anyway. Can you mutate out of Imperceptive? Yeah, you can. Common strategy for advanced players is to take negative items they know they're going to purposely mutate out of. If they're planning on playing a specific mutation path and they know that it has an accelerated healing option, it'll basically cancel out the Imperceptive and replace it. So, it depends on whether you're building a character for short or long term. Nothing I read or craft right now is going to appreciably help me in this next section here. Heavy breathing shouldn't have any connection to albinism. They don't have any things in common. Heavy breathing's just from being low stamina. I'm gonna have to think about exactly how I want to proceed here. I want to try to speed through enough of this stuff. So getting access to the library is probably going to be the most important thing. Oh. You were real-life heavy breathing. Got it. I understand. Yeah, they've really upped the negative consequences for some of the, both the temperature as well as the sunlight negative effects when you have those types of traits. They're a lot worse than the... Font is very different. We actually have a command for that. The only thing to realize is, since the time I made that video helping people learn how to change fonts, they've moved the... It's changed slightly. how to different font, you still have to do what's in the video. But just realize that if you go to the interface section here, or I mean the graphics section, they've moved these options to this menu. This wasn't here when I made that video. So, font blending and the size of the fonts are done right in here in the graphics menu now. Everything else in the video is still correct on how you change out which kind of font is going to be used, though. So, just watch the video and then understand that you can ignore the section about where to change the font sizes. You want to do that from inside the game menu now. I run my fonts a little larger than most folks because I'm playing it on the internet, and people tend to watch also on phones and tablets. And I like to have a nice clean font of a slightly larger size so that they can actually read along and be able to see the text. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night right here. I think this is a good spot to stop for this particular one. I need to do some thinking about how I'm going to approach this. The city streets are just so damn dangerous. We've had quite a few really close encounters, and a lot of nasty stuff out there. So I'm going to think through just what I'm going to do time-wise. We'll follow this up on Monday and Friday, still the current schedule for Cataclysm. So for anybody that's new to the stuff, yeah, the auto dock is the new, that's the meta. That's absolutely the meta. If you're doing RBD, any kind of an infected start, go find an auto dock. So the auto dock, you can get administered the strong antibiotic, which will clear the infection up in minutes. So just go straight for an auto dock. If you can't find one, if you don't have any options nearby that have an auto dock, then go find antibiotics like normal. But once you take those antibiotics, continue looking for an auto dock. That way you don't suffer the same fate that we did on Monday's episode. So you want the strong antibiotic effect. So you either got to find Destragon at a pharmacy, or if you don't find it, if you find a Treapan or standard antibiotics, I would, at this point, continue looking until I found an auto dock. Common places are the easiest places being doctor's offices. There's 1 out of the 3 doctor's offices have the auto dock. So you just get into there and auto dock yourself, and you'll get the strong antibiotic, and the infection will go away right away. Other places are the newer style military bunkers, hospital, but I don't recommend anybody goes to a hospital for any reason. Those places are just death traps. There is a basement, but the chances you're going to find a basement auto dock on purpose are pretty small. So, but doctor's offices, try to find a vehicle and get driving until you can check some doctor's offices. Okay, so that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate the support for the channel and the views. I'll be back on Monday with Cataclysm, but I'll be streaming this weekend quite a bit, so hope to see you then. Feel free to visit me on my Discord channel if you have any comments or questions or just want to talk. I will catch you later.